This final will project a few of the most important things I feel like I have learned in educational technology this semester. So let's start by going to my Google Drive. When we started this semester in week 2, we made our Google Drive and Google Documents. And we started out by making our professional emails, which I did not have yet. I had the email I had from high school, and then I had my student email that I had for ETSU, but I hadn't created a professional email yet. So we did that in week 2, and in week 3, we actually made our resumes. And so if you go to my resume, I'll have everything in my resume that I need, and then one important thing that I got from this class is the technological skills. And one thing that this class really helped me solidify in general is just organizational skills. In week 3, we did our resume. And then in week 5, we worked on a thing called Google Forms, which I really enjoyed and will use in my classrooms to do quizzes. And I think it'll be a great thing, like this one shows, for introducing the students to the teacher and introducing myself to the students. So then go through here and answer these questions. And then we also learned in week 6 about Google Classroom. I really enjoyed learning about Google Classroom and am going to explore it more in hopes to using it in my future with my students. In week 9, we created iMovies, which I had never worked with iMovie before, and I'm really glad we got to do this because I think that it will be a great tool that I can utilize to just honestly teach my students how to use different softwares. I think it's very important to know how to use iMovie specifically and Show Me and screencastomatic, which I'm using for this video. But for my iMovie, it was a Meet the Teacher video, and I went through and talked a little bit about myself, and then I also talked about how I was going to use things in my classroom. I'm going to use Google Classroom, Google Docs. I'm going to use a thing called Sibelius. This is a composing software. And I'm also going to use a thing called Logic Pro. And I just felt encouraged to go out and look for my own apps that would work towards music and help my students. In week 11, we learned how to use the Show Me videos. And this was really nice because it's like an instructional video. And I will teach my students here specifically about breath support and tone in music class. And this one was pretty nice. I got to talk about posture, standing with feet apart, knees locked, back straight, head erect, rib cage, shoulders relaxed, and hands at your side. And there's different practice things that I talk about for the students.
And put them on the crown of your head.
And it's just a really nice program to use that I think my students will enjoy. And we also use screencastomatic, which I'm using for this video. I thought that this was a great thing to use and will continue using it in the future because I believe my students will be able to get a lot from me just using screencastomatic because I'll be able to go straight from different things quickly, and it'll just be a good tool to utilize. And those are the most important things I have learned in educational technology this semester. And I just wanted to reiterate that this class was really good for helping me learn how to be a better organization skills person. And yeah, so thanks.